Hey guys, Dave Ulloa here, and I just wanted to do a short little video. And I just started to remember being in a beautiful island of Gozo out here in Malta. I started thinking about some things that have helped Yvette and I to achieve a certain level of success, be able to travel around the world and experience these incredible moments. And one of those things was increasing and learning people skills. You know, as a police officer, I was really kind of down and out and not really learning how to deal and work and communicate with people. So we started really working on our people skills. And I remember one of my mentors told me that, you know, when you're dealing with somebody, it's easy to work and deal with somebody and communicate when everything is good. But what happens when they don't treat you right? Do you tend to treat that person bad, or you tend to close off? So it's harder to treat somebody well and communicate at a high level when they treat you bad. So Yvette and I, we went to go grab some lunch one day at a restaurant, and the waitress, we could tell, was very upset, and she just had this really bad attitude. And we went to go order some food, and she kind of made it seem like we were bothering her from ordering food. And so as we started to order our food, she was very much in a rush and just kind of gave us these dirty looks and was telling us to hurry up and all these different things. And I remember kind of getting that irky feeling of either snapping back or saying something about it. But I remembered, and I wanted to work on my people skills, so I actually decided, instead of saying something, in my mind, I just said to myself, you know what, there's something going on here, let me just send her her love. And so we asked her what her name was, and she says, Rosa. And I said, Rosa, well, thank you very much for helping us out. And I just sent her my love. I gave her this look of just letting her know that I appreciated her and that I loved her. Didn't necessarily say the words, but just the feeling that I sent to her. So we went to go sit down and sat down at her table. She comes over and brings us our food. And she walks back to her where she was working. And I started eating, didn't really think much of it. And about 10 minutes later, she comes back and she gives us some free dessert. And she looks at us and says, thank you. And we looked at her and said, well, thank us for what? She says, you know what, I just wanted to apologize. I was being very rude, but you guys were so friendly and so kind to me. And so we started talking to her, and what she told us was that her husband had actually passed away of cancer. And she was very kind of scared and frustrated, didn't know what to do. She had 2 children, and she was in a place in her life that was very challenging. So we sat down, connected with her, and it was just amazing to realize that a lot of times we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So work on your people skills. You'd be amazed at what you get to learn from yourself and also other people. So that's